Welcome back to Coin Value Pro. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic, the 1977 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You won't believe how much this little coin could be worth. Some estimates are hitting a staggering $1.8 million. So, let's jump right in. First, let's set the stage with a bit of history. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It features a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse side, and the reverse showcases the iconic wheat ears design until 1958, when it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design. By 1977, the U.S. Mint had been producing the penny for nearly 70 years. In 1977, the U.S. Mint produced pennies at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. The D Mint mark signifies that this particular penny was minted in Denver. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 1977 D penny so special? Let's find out. The 1977 D penny had a mintage of approximately 4.5 billion coins. That's a lot of pennies. But don't let that number fool you, not all pennies are created equal. While most 1977 D pennies are fairly common and only worth their face value, there are rare varieties that can fetch big bucks. One key variety that collectors are hunting for is the 1977 D penny with a double die obverse. This error occurs when the coin is struck twice, resulting in a noticeable doubling of the details on the front. Collectors prize these errors, and they can sell for thousands, sometimes even tens of thousands of dollars, depending on their condition. Speaking of condition, the value of any coin is heavily influenced by its grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. Most 1977 D pennies you'll find in circulation will fall into the lower grades, but if you happen to have one in uncirculated condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Coins graded MS-65 or higher have been known to sell for upwards of $500, while those with the double die variety can reach prices in the thousands. And if you happen to come across a 1977 D penny in pristine condition with a known error, well, you might be looking at a coin valued at $1.8 million. Now, let's talk about the current market trends. The coin collecting community has seen a surge in interest over the past few years, leading to an increase in values across many denominations, including the 1977 D penny. Websites like eBay and auction houses are great resources to see what collectors are currently paying. As of today, many 1977 D pennies without significant errors are still worth only about 1 to 5 cents. However, if you have a penny with a double die or in high grade, it could be worth thousands. For those rare specimens that are graded and authenticated, you could be in for a big payday. So, how can you identify if your 1977 D penny is one of those valuable coins? Here are a few tips to help you out. Look closely at the date and the word Liberty on the obverse. If you see a doubling effect, you might have a winner. Look for any signs of wear or damage. The clearer and sharper the details, the better the potential value. Use a magnifying glass. A good magnifying glass can help you see small details that the naked eye might miss. If you think you have a valuable coin, consider getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. This will give you an official grade and can significantly boost its marketability. To wrap things up, the 1977 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny might seem ordinary at first glance, but for collectors, it holds the potential for incredible value, especially if it's one of those rare double die varieties or in uncirculated condition. So, before you toss that old penny into a jar or spend it, take a closer look. We're diving into something that might be hiding in your pocket change or in your collection, the 1974 Lincoln penny. You may be surprised to learn that this little coin can be worth a staggering $1.9 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, stick around as we explore its history, the factors that contribute to its incredible value, and how you can determine if you have one of these rare gems. Let's get started. First, let's take a step back in time. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln, marking the 100th anniversary of his birth. The design, created by Victor David Brenner, features Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic wheat ears on the reverse, which were used until 1958. In 1974, a new design was introduced with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which you may be familiar with. In 1974, the United States Mint produced billions of these pennies. However, what sets some of them apart and gives them astronomical value is a rare error that occurred during production. Now, let's talk about the star of the show, the 1974 double-die penny. This error coin was produced due to a mistake during the minting process, which caused the image of Lincoln to be stamped multiple times, resulting in a distinctive doubling effect. Collectors and numismatists are always on the lookout for these types of errors, and the 1974 double-die penny is one of the most sought-after coins in the market. But how can you identify a 1974 double-die penny? Well, here are some tips. Look for doubling, check the date and the word Liberty. If you see a noticeable doubling effect, you might have a winner. The doubling will appear as a shadow effect on the letters and numbers. Examine the mint mark. Most 1974 pennies do not have a mint mark. However, those with a D mint mark from the Denver Mint are even more valuable. If they're double dies, the better the condition of the coin, the higher its value. Coins graded as MS-65 or higher can fetch tens of thousands of dollars, while those in lower grades may still be worth a decent amount. Now, let's get to the juicy part, value. As of today, the 1974 double-die penny can sell for anywhere from a few $100s to upwards of $1.9 million, depending on its condition and market demand. Here's a breakdown of the current market value. Circulated condition. If you have a 1974 penny that shows signs of wear, it might be worth around $20 to $50, especially if it's a double-die. Uncirculated condition. In pristine condition, these coins can go for $1,000 or more. Top-tier examples. The record price of $1.9 million was set for an uncirculated, high-grade example, making it one of the most valuable coins of its kind. So, how do you know if your coin is valuable? If you think you have a 1974 double-die penny, it's crucial to get it graded and authenticated. Professional grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can help determine the coin's authenticity and grade. A high-grade coin can significantly increase its value. Keep in mind, though, that the grading process does come with a fee, so weigh your options carefully. If you're unsure, consult with a local coin dealer who specializes in error coins. So, what's the takeaway? The 1974 Lincoln penny, particularly the double-die variety, is a prime example of how a simple mistake can turn an ordinary coin into a collector's dream. If you have any pennies from 1974, take a close look. You could be sitting on a small fortune. Before we wrap up, here are some quick tips for budding collectors. Educate yourself, familiarize yourself with different coin types, errors, and grading systems. Join coin communities. Online forums, social media groups, and local coin clubs are great places to connect with other enthusiasts. Always handle coins with care. Use gloves and store your coins in protective holders to maintain their condition. Stay updated on market trends. Coin values can fluctuate, so keeping an eye on market trends can help you make informed decisions. We're diving into a topic that's both fascinating and lucrative for coin collectors and enthusiasts alike. We're talking about the 1987 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that's generating a lot of buzz in the numismatic world. Stick around because I'll be sharing not just its historical significance but also its current market value, which, believe it or not, is around $1.7 million. So, let's get started. First, let's take a moment to understand the history behind this penny. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909. The 1987 coin, struck by the Denver Mint, is notable for its production and the circumstances surrounding it. In 1987, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies to meet the high demand for coinage. However, it's important to note that not all 1987 pennies are created equal. While the majority of these coins are worth just 1 cent, there are specific varieties that collectors are after. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the value. The standard 1987 D Lincoln penny is worth 1 cent, but certain rare varieties, such as the 1987 D penny with an error or specific minting anomalies, can be worth a staggering amount. One of the most sought-after versions of the 1987 D penny is known for its unique error. If you happen to find a penny that has a noticeable doubling on the lettering or features of Lincoln's image, you could be in for a windfall. Coins like this have been sold at auctions for thousands, and some extreme cases have even crossed the $1 million mark. As of today, the current market value of rare 1987 D Lincoln pennies can reach up to $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right. This remarkable figure isn't just a random price tag, it's a reflection of rarity, demand, and the ongoing interest in numismatics. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for rare finds, and the market can fluctuate based on supply and demand. For those of you who are in the coin collecting game, keeping an eye on auction houses and online marketplaces can be beneficial. So, how can you identify whether you have a valuable 1987 D penny? Here are a few tips. Look for errors. Examine your penny closely for any doubling on the text or Lincoln's portrait. Check the mint mark. Ensure your penny has the D mint mark. This indicates it was minted in Denver. Inspect the condition. The better the condition, the more valuable the coin. Look for signs of wear, scratches, or corrosion. Professional grading. If you think you have a valuable coin, consider having it graded by a professional service like the Professional Coin Grading Service. This can significantly increase its value. If you do find yourself in possession of a valuable 1987 D penny, you might be wondering where to sell it. Here are a few options. Coin shops. Local coin shops are a great place to start. They can offer you cash on the spot. Online marketplaces, websites like eBay and Heritage Auctions can help you reach a larger audience. Coin shows. Attending coin shows allows you to connect with other collectors and dealers who might be interested in purchasing your coin. Alright, folks, that wraps up our deep dive into the 1987 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. Remember, while not every penny from 1987 is worth a fortune, being vigilant and knowing what to look for could turn a simple coin into a big payday. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our future content on coin collecting and investing.